So, this is what happens when life gets busy, when the goals you set in January fade behind work deadlines, late nights with school, and other responsibilities, and just living. So, for some of you, you were here at the beginning of the year when I organized my pantry, and we are here almost halfway through the year. We are back at it. I told myself that I would stay on top of it. I have things in place. We have just miscellaneous snack items on the top shelf, followed by breakfast items and the little condiments here and there, and your vitamins on the second shelf, pantry staple on the third, bulkier items on the fourth. You know how it goes. But we're here again. I used to feel bad when things look like this. But here's what I've learned. When life gets out of hand, it doesn't mean you have to. It just means it's time to come back, start again, and just reset. Because you know what? Staying organized, staying on top of life, it's not a one-time event. It's a rhythm. And sometimes we fall out of sync. But that doesn't mean that the music is over. So you get up and you go at it again. Why do I have everything all mixed up and jumbled up? Life happens. And guess what? Why do I have a top on my head or a toque on my head, a beanie, whatever you call it? Because I was killing two birds with one stone here. Your girl was steaming her hair, so I just decided just to try to trap a little bit more heat under my heat cap. Just put the top on. So while I'm there, active, moving around, my hair was getting a good steam. Try it sometimes, it works well. So here we are, just refilling some of our pantry staples that had some extras. We're just refilling our containers and organizing things back where they should be. And if you have to move things around so that you ensure that they're fitting well or other things can fit next to it, why not? You do what you got to do. So today, no judgment. I'm just getting my space back in order, not feeling guilty about it, but choosing to do something about it, one shelf at a time. Every item I put back, I am also putting back myself, my energy, my peace, my commitment to showing up, even when I may not feel like it. So you don't need a perfect day to make a comeback. You just need a small step. And my small step today started with my pantry. It got away from me, but I didn't give up. And there we have it. This is more than a clean pantry. It's a reminder that no matter how messy things get, you can always come back, reset as many times as it takes. You're not behind. You're not too late. You're just right on time. And that's the pantry looking all good. So on to the refrigerator. Yep, again, kill another bird with the same stone. Why not? So, here we have some cooked food, some bell peppers, some cucumbers that were going bad and I didn't know. They started leaking all over the first shelf and everything else. Yeah. So we just took a tissue there and give that a good wipe. Usually what I would do is spot clean my refrigerator, okay? I usually don't take everything out at one time and give it that deep clean. So I would spot clean. If something spills, I wipe it up right away. Or if I notice that something is looking out of sorts, just take that up, clean that up. Yeah, that's it. But never have I ever removed everything from the refrigerator and give it a good clean. I always spot clean. But we had something happening behind there that I didn't know was happening behind there. And that is what I noticed. When I took the shelving out, the door, you would see I didn't even touch the door because I cleaned the door the week or maybe 2 prior. And it was still, still good. So I decided just to use some warm soapy water with a tad bit of Clorox cleaning spray and just give it a good wipe down. Again, using my sponge and getting into all of those creases and crevices and lines and everything else. And there goes my head. My hair was still steaming, guys. This took me probably about, in total, maybe an hour to get both the pantry and the fridge organized. There was something gooey in that spot that took me a while to get out, but nothing works like a good bit of elbow grease. Yeah, so I just used a microfiber cloth and just give it a wipe down after scrubbing it with the sponge, and that worked pretty well. You may have seen it in the clip when I raised the last shelf that there was quite a bit of buildup under the glass between the plastic, everything else. We actually used, Hobby and I tag teamed it and used a bank card to get in between the glass and the plastic, and it was just as new again. Here I'm just wetting the cloth just to get the water to get up into the creases there. I wish I had like a steamer with the nozzle just to blow everything out, but after trying about 3 times, look at it there. Look, can you see? Yeah, the water was able to just get in there and flush it out. Voila. So just use some clean water and did about 2 passes again, and that worked well, and we had a fridge again. A clean one, that is. By this time, I'm ashamed to say it, but my back was hurting and my legs were hurting because the fridge is relatively low to the ground, as you can see, to the floor. So I was bending and leaning over and twisting, trying to get into all those grooves, crevices and crannies. So your girl was just about out of it by this time. However, of course, we pushed through. Just use a paper towel just to get the excess water off, and everything was good as gold again. So I want to take this time to welcome my new subscribers. Thank you guys for tuning in, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you would like to continue along with this journey. I invite you all to just hit that subscribe button and turn on your post notification bell. Share with a friend or family who you think may be interested in this. And additionally, let me guys know if you have any suggestions as to what you would like to see here on this channel. Of course, keeping it real, keeping it clean, keeping it encouraging and motivational. And I just might, you never know. Also, if you've made it this far in this video, I encourage you to leave a plate of food emoji in the comment section, and also hit that like button because it's free and it doesn't cost you anything. And here our fridge is clean, somewhat empty, but you know what that means? We get to go food shopping. Yay! So thank you guys for joining, and be blessed until next time.